In our world, all human relations call for some kind of cooperation between people. Each of us depends in some way upon the combined efforts of thousands, yes, millions of other human beings. Family life would be impossible without cooperation, just as sports depend on team play. Education is possible only by the united efforts of teachers, pupils, and society. In manufacturing, every worker's job hinges upon what every other worker does. Governments are organized and maintained only through some kind of cooperation between citizens working together. Today, world events are making all of us think more deeply about the problem of how to get people to cooperate. Shall they be forced to cooperate at the point of a gun or by atomic explosion for fear of their lives? Shall cooperation be brought about by trickery? Should the clever members of society hoodwink those less clever into some kind of cooperative effort? Can effective cooperation be forced out of compromise? Can it better be bargained for or bought like goods in an open market? May it even be secured more easily through dynamic leadership? Or can we secure in a free society, in a democratic government, full and hearty cooperation without blind obedience, without trickery, without compulsion? Can the spirit of democracy be made to work in a world of turmoil, of broken faith and bankrupt hopes, overshadowed by unrest and ever-impending war? We cannot hope to answer this all-important question unless we understand something about the basic methods by which human beings go about the job of securing the cooperation of other human beings. Let us take a social group, which on a small scale may illustrate the specific techniques of securing cooperation, and show in miniature the procedure of individuals trying to achieve a final cooperative result. Wilbur High School is the scene of our story, which begins with a special meeting of the Student Publications Board. The chairman, Bill Curtis, a senior in school, calls on the treasurer, Joe Kirkland, for his report.
I'm sorry to report to the board that we're $87.50 in debt.
Mr. Chairman, I move we ask the faculty to make up the deficit for us.
Now, wait a minute, all of you. We asked the faculty last year to let the students run their own publications, and the faculty agreed. Now, we're going to run back to them as soon as we find ourselves in a hole. I say let's raise the money and stand on our own feet.
Okay, Bill, I'm with you.
So am I. But how?
Why not give a dance?
A spring dance. Keen idea.
Great idea.
Well, if you're all for it, will you all dig in?
You bet.
Remember, we can't put it over unless every one of us is all set to do anything we may have to. We can't all of us be on the vet committee. You appoint the committees, Bill. We'll all do whatever you tell us to. What do you say, gang? Okay. I'll post the committees on the bulletin board tomorrow. And it's up to every one of us to put this dance over.
An illustration of cooperation secured through leadership. The next day, in front of the bulletin board.
Hey, for the love of Mike.
What's the matter, Clark?
Decoration committee. All the hard work.
Tough luck, fella.
You've got the one I wanted. Orchestra.
Too bad.
Say, look, Bob. You haven't got a car, have you?
Why, no.
Well, my older brother is away. You could use his. It's a convert.
You mean you'd lend it to me?
I might if you...
Oh, I see. And there's a string attached to the car, eh?
You could use it, couldn't you?
Sure.
And I want to be chairman of the orchestra committee. We both get something we want, don't we?
And I go on decorations. Okay, it's a deal.
Bargaining as a method of getting cooperation.
Hey, Kay, I'm on the orchestra committee with you.
You?
I'm chairman.
You? I thought Bob was.
We traded yesterday. Listen, I got in touch with Benny Baker's orchestra.
We can't afford Benny Baker. We've got to make some money.
We've got to have a good orchestra or nobody will come.
Benny Baker's no good.
He's tough.
Nothing but hot swing, and everyone in school isn't a jitterbug like you, Clark. No, sir, I'll never vote for Benny Baker's orchestra, and that's that.
moment later, Clark runs into another member of the orchestra committee.
Hi, Jean.
Hello, Clark.
How about a soda?
Well, I should study.
Forget it. Do that anytime.
All right, thanks.
Now just listen to this orchestra, Jean.
Say, isn't that something?
How do you think that kind of music would go with our dance?
Can we get it?
If you'll stand with me against Kay, we can.
What's Kay got against Benny Baker?
Just prejudice, that's all. Kay doesn't know a good orchestra when she hears one. But I know you do. If you like Benny Baker, we'll get him.
Sure, I like him. He's swell.
Fine. We'll get him.
And there you see cooperation secured through trickery.
How's the ticket sale going, Joe?
Not so good. Can't get the football bunch steamed up over it.
Oh, we've got to get them, or the dance will be a flop. Oh, hello, Betty.
Hello, Bill. Hi, Joe. What are you two hatching up?
Trying to think up ways and means to put over the dance.
Can I help?
You could, but, well,
What is it? I'll help if I can.
we've got to get the football boys interested. Who are you going with, Betty?
Well, Bob asked me, but I didn't promise him. Said I might not be here. Why?
Look, Betty, if you could snag Bull Warren for us, all the rest of the squad would fall in line. You know, follow the leader.
You mean I'm get him to take me to the dance?
Now, Joe, that's too much to... Aw, she couldn't work it anyway, because Bull's a woman hater.
Oh, yeah? We'll see.
Later that day, at the edge of the football field beside the tennis courts,
Hello, Bull.
Hi.
Congratulations on getting another football letter today.
Thanks, Betty.
What do you do with all the letters you get? Football, basketball, track? You must have 8 or 9 by now.
Just 7.
You don't wear all of them, not at once anyway.
You want that one?
I'd love it.
It's yours.
Why, Bull.
and the next day,
Look, Bull.
Say, looks swell on your sweater.
Sewed it on myself.
Now, what do I get?
Evening, Diver Hay.
No, but,
There's the spring dance week after next.
would you like to go with me?
It's a date.
and it's another type of trickery, exploitation. The following week, Bill calls a full meeting of the committees to get a report on the progress each has made.
How about the ticket sale, Joe?
Better. Bull's going, and he's got most of the football boys in line. We've sold over 100 tickets, and still selling them.
Swell. How about the refreshments, Gene?
We've decided on punch, sandwiches, and coffee, ice cream, and cake.
Hey, we can't afford all that.
It's not steep, only $85.
But hold on here.
Wait a minute, Joe. What about programs, Kay?
Oh, we've chosen these. 200 pair, aren't they neat?
At how much a pair?
Well, let's see. 25 cents, I think.
Holy cow.
Hold on, Joe.
What about decorations, Bob? We can get by for $30 or $40. We figured if we... And the orchestra, Clark?
Gene and Kay were on my committee, and the majority decided on Benny Baker's orchestra.
Hey, I didn't.
Benny Baker? At how much, Clark?
Well, his usual fee is $300.
What?
But he made us a special offer of $200.
Are you all nuts? You're figuring to spend more than we can possibly take in. You'll all have to cut down, but plenty. Take it out of the orchestra.
$50 for programs is not too much. You can't skip on refreshments.
If you don't have a good orchestra, the dance will be a flop.
All right, I'm through, I'm finished. What am I selling tickets for? For you birds to blow it in for nonsense and foolishness?
Well, we work too. If you cut my committee on refreshments, I quit.
Oh, now listen here. Quiet. We can't get anywhere squabbling. And we're giving this dance to make money, and not to see how much we can spend. Come on. Everybody's got to compromise, and we won't get anywhere.
Well, I'll cut down to a 10-cent program if Clark will forget Benny Baker's orchestra.
If we can't have the best... Now, wait a minute, Clark. Do you want to call the whole thing off, quit, give up, or shall we compromise and make a go of it? Well...
Please, Clark, come on.
Give us $5 for decorations. We'll make it do.
We'll get refreshments for $15. Give 'em punch and make 'em like us.
All right. I'll get an orchestra for $150. Make it $125, Clark.
Okay. Now we're working together.
Cooperation through compromise. And now, the night of the dance.
Why, Betty,
Oh, hello, Bob.
I thought you said you were going to be out of town. All right, I get it. But you didn't have to lie to me.
You'd better apologize to that Bob Smith.
Oh, no, I don't apologize to you for anything.
Oh, yes, you will. If Betty wants you to apologize, you're going to do it. See?
I don't think it's any of your business, Bull.
Oh, yes, it is. Step outside. We'll see.
It's okay with me.
Now, look here. I didn't get what you said to Betty.
I told her the truth.
I don't care what you told her. If she wants you to apologize, you're going to do it.
Who's going to make me?
I am.
Yeah?
The use of force to compel cooperation.
Bill, Joe,
What's the matter, Betty?
What's up?
Bob and Boo are outside. Go out and stop them. They're fighting.
Well, what's it all about?
You've got to square me with Bob. Don't forget I came to this dance because you asked me to. Joe,
Oh,
please.
that? Okay. We'll fix it.
You apologize now?
No, I'll never apologize. Cut it out. Break it up. This is no way to settle anything. You go inside, Bull.
He's got to apologize to Betty.
Let us tend to that. Go on, Bull. Betty asked us to send you into her. Bob, you stay here. Joe and I want to talk to you. All right, I'm listening. You do owe Betty an apology. What for? Double-crossing me? Joe and I asked her to get Bull to bring her to the dance. We had to get the football boys started buying tickets. You know they always follow Bull's lead.
So that's it. Gosh, you might have told a fella.
We never thought you'd take it like this. Okay, I'll apologize to Betty. Gosh, I was a joke.
A full knowledge of the facts is usually the best foundation for voluntary cooperation.
Betty, I want to bury the hatchet.
Not my scalp, I hope.
Oh, I acted like a heel.
Skip it, Bob.
I didn't know what was going on. Oh, I lost my temper and I'm darn sorry.
Okay,
How about dancing this one?
I'd love to. Aren't the decorations stunning?
Thanks. I was chairman of the decorations committee.
Congratulations. It must have cost plenty.
Only $5.
No, how did you ever do it?
Everybody pitched in and worked.
It really produced results.
It usually does. Bill, it's gone over great. Looks like it. And cleared over $100. Nice going, Joe. You did a great job at selling tickets. Well, I didn't do any more than everyone else. Well, everybody's worked. Now everybody's enjoying themselves. And how? Just look at them. Come on, let's join the fun.
The highest form of cooperation grows out of a group of individuals who all achieve social mindedness, which is civic mindedness, and work together for the common good. This is the ideal upon which true democracy is founded. In this story, we have been given simple illustrations of all the essential levels of cooperation at work in a small group. Let us summarize them from the lowest level on which to secure cooperation, right on up the scale to the highest. First, the lowest level, cooperation through compulsion. In a larger and more complex social group, it is illustrated by war, strife, and the enforcement of severe legal restrictions. The second level, exploitation. The smart and clever people in any social group often secure cooperation from others by trickery. Third, bargaining. Cooperation is often brought about by trading. Each of the parties to the deal may profit by the transaction and cooperate to their mutual advantage. Fourth, compromise. Necessity sometimes forces compromise in order to secure cooperation between people, groups, and governments. Fifth, leadership. The strength and activity of one man may cause many to follow him either blindly or knowingly, but in either case they cooperate with him willingly. This must not be confused with the leadership of force, dictatorship, which grows out of compulsion. Sixth and highest level, democratic cooperation. On this level, each individual contributes to the group, unselfishly, according to his abilities and insight. Leadership is freely delegated, but not imposed by force or trickery. Each member of a truly democratic society is a full and fully sharing member of a civic-minded community. This is the ideal upon which democracy is founded. This is the goal toward which we must constantly strive, all of us working together, working with teamwork.